It was also a big week for Vladimir Putin, who visited Crimea for a long overdue victory lap in Russia's newest territory.
Speaking before tens of thousands in the port city of Sevastopol, Putin hailed the incorporation of the region into Russia as a return to the motherland.
Listen, it is Mother's Day today, and there is nothing wrong with moving back in with your mother. It's just it's a little weird when your mother has to send you an unmarked militia to force you to do it. and Putin's celebrations didn't even stop there.
Vladimir Putin will celebrate Russia's annexation of Crimea with a specially minted silver coin. That's his image on the front. A map of the Crimean Peninsula is on the back. The coin weighs more than 2 pounds.
2 pounds? That's not a commemorative coin. That is a commemorative manhole cover. Are you sure you want to be celebrating quite this hard, Vladimir? Because I hate to remind you, but the place you annexed was Crimea.
Crimea depends on Ukraine right now for 25% of its gas, for 90% of its electricity, 70% of its water.
Crimea only produces about a tenth of the energy it consumes. Russia expects to spend between $5 to $6 billion in Crimea, but it's still going to be a burden on Russia.
So Crimea is going to be a drain on Russia's finances and attention. So congratulations, Putin. In order to stick it to the West, you just adopted the sick cat of autonomous zones. Look, have you seen the Crimean people? It's basically this guy. This is what you won, Russia, this man and the entire history that his face represents. And I just want to be clear that this guy is having a really good day. That is what smiling looks like in Crimea. And why shouldn't he be smiling? After all, it's his 16th birthday. But frankly, if Russia is going to mint a coin over their annexation of Crimea, this coin might at least be a little more accurate.
Crimea used to be a piece of Ukraine, but after Russia's historic 2014 invasion, it's now a piece of history. And you have a once-in-a-lifetime chance to own a piece of history about this piece of history with the worthless, desolate landmass commemorative coin. Like the territory it commemorates, the coin is symbolically impressive, has absolutely no value whatsoever, and will be a cumbersome burden for generations to come. On one side, the silver-plated coin features an exquisite portrait of Vladimir Putin shirtless on a horse. On the other side, it features Vladimir Putin shirtless carrying a horse. If you're wondering why there's no map of Crimea, that is because Vladimir Putin doesn't give a fuck about Crimea, which is what it says in Russian around the edges of the coin.